Cancer souls. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I channel messages from creative expressions such as movies, books, and music, and I'm excited and honored to be doing this reading for you today. For this series, I will be channeling messages from Wang Chung songs. So here in Iowa, we have what is called the Iowa State Fair, and every year it goes on for 2 weeks in the summer, and there are a lot of musicians and bands that come to put on concerts. Wang Chung came and gave a free concert that me, my uncle, and my fiance Anthony went to go watch, and it was a lot of fun. They played all of their best music and even some new ones I hadn't heard before. They are most famous for their song, Everybody Have Fun Tonight, and that was the last song that they played, and it was a great way to end the show. But what was even cooler after the show, they stuck around to take photos with fans and give autographs, and my uncle is a huge Wang Chung fan, so his whole face just lit up when he got up there to get an autograph, and then they took photos with us, and it really made the experience that much more joyful. I love when musicians just take the time to respond to their fans in that way. And when they're performing, they totally exude so much joy. The energy could be felt. It really was a lot of fun. So how the reading will work, Cancer, I will be using a Spotify playlist called This is Wang Chung. We'll let Spirit choose your song where your channeled lyrics are coming from. Then we'll do an intuitive card reading to get some additional messages. So let's see which Wang Chung song has a message for you, Cancer. We have the song To Live and Die in LA. So I'm going to go channel the lyrics from that song, and I will be right back. Sit tight. Okay, Cancer souls, here are your channeled lyrics from the song To Live and Die in LA. I wonder why we waste our lives here when we could run away to paradise. But I am held in some invisible vice, and I can't get away. I wonder why we waste our lives here when we could run away to paradise. But I am held in some invisible vice, and I can't get away. The first deck of cards that we are using, Cancer, is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Cancer souls? We have Death in reverse. Next we have the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What else? We have the Empress. Time to take action. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. Next, we're going to pull a card from the Spirit Animal deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? We have the Shark. Your final card will come from Miracles Now. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Cancer souls? When I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my true health and vitality. Okay, Cancers, let's reflect on your lyrics here. I wonder why we waste our lives here. So, Spirit is showing me there is an energy in your life right now where you feel like time is being wasted. You're wanting something to move, to progress, to move forward, but it's this very stuck energy. And it's this energy of, I feel like I'm wasting my time here. Why is things not moving forward? Why are things not progressing? With the next lyric, it says, when we could run away to paradise. So it's this knowing that there is something better. But what I'm feeling is that there is a person who is not on the same journey that you are on, and it cannot be forced. Someone's spiritual journey cannot be forced. They will wake up when they are meant to, okay? I feel this very strongly for a lot of you. And I see this energy of waiting, and what it's doing is I see this energy of waiting, and what it's doing, it's holding you back from what you are here to do, what you are here to shine your light on. I see all of this energy being focused on this one person when that energy should be taken back within yourself and helping you to shine your light, knowing that you are whole, complete on your own. What this other person is doing, what this other person is doing in terms of the journey that they are on, you are on a completely different journey, and I am seeing a mismatch in vibration for some of you here, okay? And there's resistance to letting go. That's why we have the Death card in reverse. This is all about resisting change. This is all about resisting letting go of something that is not serving you right now. It does not mean that it won't serve you later if this other person becomes awakened to the degree that you are, but I'm seeing that it's causing a lot of energy flying in different directions at each other, because I'm seeing that you, Cancer, are more spiritually evolved. And I say this with no judgment, okay? Everybody awakens when they are meant to, all right? It's not something that we can force, and this is also something I'm experiencing in my own life with some of my loved ones. So I completely understand where you're coming from here, okay? But you have bigger things to do at this time. It's time to move forward. It's time to go full pace ahead, all right? Because for a lot of you, this other person's energy is being reflected in your reading to me right now as this shark. I feel like this person will say biting things like out of nowhere, because the shark will like lurk and then like strike at an opportune moment when its victim, its prey, is least suspecting. So I feel like this person in your life has a way of catching you off guard with comments that are very biting. They hurt. They don't make you feel uplifted. And it's an energy that you are above, Cancer, okay? You are above this energy, because I'm seeing that your energy is represented by the Empress. The Empress is a very nurturing card. Cancers, they take care of people, okay? And that's what the Empress is all about. This is the mother card. So you may be a mother, you may have children, you may mother those in your life. You may be very nurturing, and it's a very compassionate energy as well. And my mother is a Cancer, and my grandma was a Cancer. My grandma passed away in December, but they were very nurturing. Um, of course, minus the ancestral wounds. Um, my grandma was the type of woman who did not like to see anyone go hungry, okay? And if she knew that there were going to be visitors at our house, like around Christmas time, she would scrounge up a gift and made sure that every person had a gift. And my mom is the exact same way. She always made sure to have a gift for everyone. It was just something that they did, and that was part of their love language, you know? And I'm seeing that you have a very nurturing presence about you as well. I see that you're somebody that does not like to see other people go hungry. Like, you like people to be fed. You like to include people. You are an includer, Cancer. And we need more includers in this world, you know? People who don't leave other people out. You don't leave people out. You see people and you include them. And that is a really beautiful gift to have. It's not a gift that everybody has. So embrace that, own that. You are an includer. It's also a time to take action, to give birth to some dreams that you have been wanting to bring into the world, okay? Because some of you are also resisting taking action on your dreams, what you're passionate about. But Spirit is saying creative projects will be very successful. It's what it says on this Empress card. At the bottom it says abundance and prosperity. So the energy that I'm feeling is that a lot of you have your focus on something that's pulling you away from your creative endeavors. It's pulling you away from some healing. It's pulling you away from really moving in the direction that you want to move into. So Spirit is saying to pull your focus back on yourself, to love yourself unconditionally, knowing that you are whole, worthy, and complete as you are. You always have been. You are perfect as you are, perfectly imperfect, because perfection does not exist. And whatever this shark has said to you that has cut you down, it's not true. Do not let that get in here, okay? Just beam light back at these people, because anybody who puts you down, they are hurting. And what they're really saying is what they don't like about themselves. So, like, for example, if somebody calls you stupid, what they're basically saying is, I think that I am stupid. They're basically saying that about themselves, because everything is a reflection of us out here, all right? So that's another way we can have compassion for people, when we know when they project hateful things at us, they're actually projecting how they feel about themselves, all right? And we want to break this cycle by responding with love. When I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my true health and vitality. So Spirit is also saying that moving your body, doing something physical, dancing, working out will help to bust through these blocks within you that are causing resistance, all right? You will shake something loose when you exercise, when you go for a walk, when you dance, however you move your body. Because have you ever seen The Biggest Loser? When they are in the very beginning stages, when they're losing, and they lose a lot of weight really quickly, you see a lot of them will cry a lot while they are working out, and that's because energy is moving within them, and all of the pain, all of the weight that they have taken on from their past experiences. It's coming up to be healed, and it's an emotional release that happens when they're working so hard because they're feeling the pain. That it's a great way to let the pain go. So exercise and moving, you will come into some clarity while moving your body. You will help to release resistance towards something that you want to move forward with that you have not allowed yourself to do. You'll get clarity through exercise and movement. It says, I bust through all that blocks me from my true health and vitality. All right. So get your body moving and receive clarity in the process. But I am held in some invisible vice and I can't get away. So I am held in some invisible vice. Some of you feel like there's this force field around you where you're stuck, where we were feeling that stuck energy. It's like, I don't know how to get away from this. I don't know how to let go. I don't know how to find an opening to make my way out of this cycle. I feel like a lot of you are aware of what the cycle is in your life right now, but there's some confusion as to how to break it. And this is part of a lesson that you came here to learn. And I feel like Spirit is not giving you the answer that you want because you can't learn the lesson if Spirit just gives you the answer, all right? So let me see if I can tap into what this is specifically. Thank you, Spirit. What is creating this invisible force field, this vice around my Cancer souls where they feel like they can't break free? Thank you. For some of you, it has to do with some type of medication that you've been taking for weight loss or to get more healthy. There's something with this medication that's blocking within your system. And I feel specifically that it has to do with helping to curb your appetite. And there's something very unnatural about this, okay? I do feel that it has been working in terms of weight loss if that's what you've been seeking, but it's doing damage to other areas of your body without you realizing it. I'd like to get another card here. This medicine, for those of my Cancer souls who have been taking like a supplement or medication of something, what is this doing? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Nine of Swords. It's creating unnecessary anxiety, unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating a self-fulfilling prophecy, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. On an energetic level, this medicine that you've been taking to curb your appetite or to help with weight loss, it has been contributing to anxiety. It's creating blocks within your system that make the anxiety worse. If you are somebody who has been diagnosed with anxiety, these pills are not helping. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, Spirit is saying to go as natural as possible, and that humans, we actually don't need to diet or do anything extreme. If we move our bodies for 15 minutes every day, it creates a slight edge effect that with time, your body will respond to. And you'll find that you don't have to do too much finagling with your diet. Of course, if you're eating a lot of sugar, definitely limiting sugar because sugar will calcify the pineal gland and it can affect your psychic abilities. And this has been a tough one for me because I love sugar. I have to have a little bit of it every day for the most part. But there's something about this medicine that's contributing to even more anxiety within you. And I'm being shown in terms of that was dieting. I read this book called The Slight Edge, and there was an example in that book where this girl could not really do a lot of physical activity because she was sick in bed for many months. Well, her parents put a bicycle, like one of those stationary bicycles, in her room. And at first, she was only able to do like maybe 3 minutes. And she finally got to the point where she was able to do 15 minutes a day. And that 15 minutes a day, she ended up losing about 25 pounds over the course of 2 or 3 months because she was consistent with it and was just more mindful about the food she was putting into her body, not operating from like a diet mentality. So being natural with what you are eating will help out a lot. More fruits, more veggies, meat if you eat meat. Limiting alcohol. Alcohol has a lot of calories in it. Limiting sugar, getting good sugars, and making sure to make time for the foods that you love, not depriving yourself. Moderation is key. Any final messages for my Cancer souls? Thank you, Spirit. There's also a message here about getting insurance with something, whether it's for your car, whether it's health insurance. There's something here about making sure that you get insurance with something because it will cover you if something were to happen, or like if you were to get injured or whatnot. I'm not feeling like that's what's going to happen, but I'm more so drawn to this Nine of Swords card where other things you might be feeling anxious about, not just in terms of supplements, I know, or medicine that you're taking for weight loss. I know that's not going to resonate with everybody, but I am feeling very strongly that a lot of my cancers are feeling anxiety because you feel that you're trapped with something. You feel like you can't break free from something. And that's not true. You can break free anytime that you want because this is your reality and you can create whatever you want. So, the key to letting go of anxiety is to allow yourself to feel it. The reason why it keeps coming back is because it's being resisted. And it's a valid emotion. It's a very intense emotion of fear about what's going to happen in the future. And you are allowed to feel that way. But it's when it comes up, it feels very scary because it can leave like, shaking, or can cause like tingling in the throat or tingling all over the body. Everybody experiences it differently, those who have it. But the key to letting it go is to allowing yourself to feel it, to just let it be there. So the next time you have an anxiety attack or however you experience it, just find a place to sit down or even go outside and walk, whatever works for you, and do some breathing and say, I allow this anxiety to be here. It's here right now, and I own that. So I'm going to breathe through it, and as you do this, you will literally feel it move through you as you just let it be there, as you accept what is. Okay? The key is to feel it. When we resist it, it makes it worse. Any final messages for my Cancer souls? Thank you. Also, getting in a body of water will help wash away anxious energy. I always feel so rejuvenated after a shower. And if you're having anxious energy while you're standing under the water, just saying, I ground my energy. I let this anxious energy just flow off of my body down into the drain and just visualize it going down the drain, letting go of what no longer serves. And you can do this with anything that you want to let go of. It's a great, great practice. But everything is going to be okay, Cancer. Okay, so exercising, doing things naturally will really benefit you and your health at this time. Not letting what other people say with their biting, cutting remarks, even if these are close loved ones, get inside here. Moving away from that energy because you don't deserve to put up with that. Remembering how nurturing you are with this Empress card here. And remember that your dreams, you're giving birth to them right now. Don't resist them. Own everything about yourself and keep moving forward. With the Death card, resisting letting things go right now, really assess in your life what is worth staying in your life and what you need to cut cords with so that you can move forward with much more grace, much more energy, all right? And with this Nine of Swords energy, for some of you, the anxiety is being caused from some type of diet supplement you're taking right now. And for others of you, there's anxiety about wanting or not being able to let go or feeling stuck with something. And the key is to feel the anxiety and let it move through you. All right. That is all that I am seeing. Those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm excited and honored to have done this reading for you today. If you liked any of the decks of cards I used, I'm linking those in the description box down below as well. I also do a podcast called the Slumber Party Massacre Podcast with 4 amazing women, my sister Lacey, Rebecca, Carly, and Heather. If that's something you're interested in, I'm linking that in the description box down below as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!